Find the equation of the line, specify. The line passes through the points 2, 1, and 5, 4. So basically, they're just asking us to find the equation of the line that passes through these 2 points. So again, I need to figure out what my slope is going to be, along with my y-intercept. Now here, I'm not given a graph, so I can't necessarily count what my slope is or see what my y-intercept is on the graph. But luckily for us, there's a couple different formulas that we can use to help us find out what these values should be. So I'm first going to go ahead and start off with my slope. Now to calculate my slope, I know that formula to be m is equal to y2 minus y1 all over x2 minus x1. All right, so from here, I'm just going to call this point x1, y1, x2, y2. So then when I plug it in, I have 4 minus 1 all over 5 minus 2, which then simplifies to 3 over 3, which is just equal to 1. Cool. All right, so now that I know my slope, I'm going to go ahead and use point slope form to help me find out what that y-intercept would be. Yeah, there's definitely other ways that you could go ahead about doing this, which will all lead you to the same solution, but this is just my favorite. So I'm going to go ahead and bring out my formula. Y minus y1 is equal to m times x minus x1. To where I'm going to be using this formula to substitute for my slope, y1 and x1, I leave my x and y alone, and then I do a little bit of algebra to get me to a place that would look something like this. So let's plug them in. So I have y, I said y1 was 1. I have my slope, which was m, which is also 1. And then x minus my x1, which is 2. Okay, so now let's go ahead and solve. So I can distribute this 1 to give me y minus 1 is equal to x minus 2. To get y by itself, I'm going to go ahead and add 1 on both sides to give me a final equation of y equals x minus 1. And looking at that, I could see that the answer here is C.